Where are we going today?
Gonna get some pizza.
But small difference to our usual fire and slice.
You're cheating on fire and slice?
A little bit.
Is it worth it?
It'll be worth it. I hope. We'll find out. I'll be real with you. I had a whole plan in my mind of how I wanted to start this vlog, and none of it started like this. It was going to be a beautiful intro, snapshot of everything that happened so far, and yeah, it just didn't pan out that way. But here we go. We're just going to kick off raw in the midst of it. Let's get this vlog started. The fact I let her collect her own bag just for content, bruh. Okay, so I'm hoping most of you guessed it from the intro into here, but we're in New York. We're here for the weekend, and honestly, we just came to try out some pizza. Sammy has very kindly booked us at the Hard Rock Hotel, which is tribute to where we got engaged in Tenerife. We're currently heading through Times Square at the moment. It's so busy. Two things that we've noticed as soon as we've got to New York is firstly, there's a lot of people and a lot of cars, and we've very quickly got used to island life, and we are not used to being around this many people, which is super weird. And secondly, we figured out we're definitely being skewed by Bermuda pricing, because we're looking at stuff and we're either like, this is cheap compared to what we're used to, or it's the same price. And I know that New York is meant to be quite expensive, so yeah, it's dangerous. Right, anyway, I'm gonna try and do very little talking on this vlog. It's mainly just gonna be about food and what we're trying and what we're eating. I'm gonna just enjoy it and not spend too much time on the camera. First stop is a pizza place, John's of Bleecker Street. It's like the OG pizza spot here. Probably got a long wait to get in, and it's about an hour's walk from where we are, so we're trying to get our steps in to earn the pizza once we get there. One of the things we've been buying a lot of in Bermuda is Greek yogurt and grapes, and it's kind of like our healthy dessert in the evening. The grape bag that we buy is like a bag of red seedless grapes. In Bermuda, it costs us $15 for the bag. We just walked past a little stall here that sells fresh fruit and veg. They sell a bag of red grapes here for $2, and it's, no lie, it's exactly the same bag. $15 in Bermuda, $2 here. Okay, so we're nearly at the first spot. It's literally around the corner. I'm excited. This is literally like the OG spot. Pizza lovers, you'll know of this place from New York. So I've seen so many videos about this. We'll find out how it is. This is my first, well, this is both of our first proper meal since the morning.
Yeah.
We had like a little munch at the airport, but this is our first proper meal, so yeah, it's gonna be good.
So we've been waiting for about 20 minutes for this pizza, and we thought this pizza coming out was ours. Sandra's so excited. And then it went over.
Honestly heartbroken.
It went over to these people just here on his left. Oh dear. It's coming, it's coming. He's literally looking at all the pizzas coming out the kitchen.
Somebody's gonna die today.
There's another pizza coming, so I'm just looking. Thank you. Oh, it smells good. Good? Worth it?
We just finished up at John's of Bleecker Street. Lived up to the hype. Beautiful pizza. Crispy. Flavors were amazing. Solid slice. It's a long queue. We got here at a good time today, for sure. Even though New York is crazy busy than what we're used to, the one thing I definitely do like about this place is it just runs on a grid system. So no matter where you are, you don't really need Google Maps. Like, as long as you understand how the grids work, you can pretty much find your way anywhere. It's just straight lines and crosses, which makes life actually quite easy. Good morning from New York. So it's, what time is it? 10 a.m.?
10:25.
10:25. We've only just left the hotel. We're heading out for the day. We've got more pizza planned for today, hopefully, and then just general sightseeing. We booked the Empire State Building later, which should be quite cool. But for now, we're heading to Central Park. Maybe going to try and rent out some bikes and just cruise around Central Park and maybe the rest of the city. I don't know. It's meant to rain today. I don't know if that's going to put a bit of a washout on a few of our plans, but we'll see how we go. We're here a couple of days. We're going to try and make the most of it. So let's see what happens.
$9 million.
We just popped into the Nike store. Absolutely massive, like 5 or 6 floors, but very little selection, surprisingly. But yeah, Sammy was looking for some trainers, didn't find what she was looking for, but yeah, on to Central Park. So these are the bikes that we were about to take, and it just started raining. So we're currently standing under shelter, waiting to see, hoping it clears up, and then hopefully we can start exploring Central Park. We just finished up our first try of Raising Cane's. Thoughts?
I think it was a bit overrated.
Yeah.
It's really sad. It was very salty.
It is very salty. The sauce is nice. The sauce lives up to the hype.
It's just a bit salty.
Yeah, the salt was a bit much. Maybe if you're adjusted to that level of salt, it would be better. But I don't know. It was okay. The chicken was light. The batter was nice. But yeah, just a little salty. But anyway.
One of the items come with a sodium warning.
Yeah.
I ain't never known a sodium warning
It's
on
true.
food. Maybe it is
It's
Chick-fil-A.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, it's Chick-fil-A.
Alright, we gotta go try Chick-fil-A
Oh
now.
my god.
So only we can get interrupted from a review of Raising Cane's by another food place. And we stopped and we had Chick-fil-A as well. So Chick-fil-A review?
I prefer it over Raising Cane's, to be honest.
It was good.
I think that just Raising Cane's had such a big hype,
Yeah.
and I just never tried Chick-fil-A, but it was nice. The sauce was very nice.
Yeah, the sauce is quite good. We had the spicy chicken sandwich with the crisscross fries. Yeah, solid. We are bordering on getting a little bit full though, so we have to tame ourselves, get some more steps in before we hit the next pizza spot. Yeah, basically. What a life. So that building that you can't see the top of, that's the top of Empire State Building. That's exactly where we're going. We may have picked the one day, or the only day that we really had, to go to the top, where it looks like the view is gonna suck. It's raining, it's in the clouds, and not sure this was the best day to do it, but making the most of the time that we have. We got here about to head up to the top, and there's literally a guy standing there with an iPad saying this is what you're gonna see, and it's just clouds and rain. We spoke to someone though, and they've mentioned that we can rebook for a different day, different time. We can email them, so whenever we plan our next trip back to New York, we'll have tickets to come and see it, but unfortunately not going to be on this trip. So this is the Hard Rock Cafe in Times Square. Fun fact, this is the same location that the New York WWF restaurant used to be that I came here to on my, I think it was 10th birthday. But they closed down in 2003, and Hard Rock actually bought the license for the building and now runs this place. So this is the exact same place. So we would have literally taken our chairs and ran somewhere across here, holding those chairs when we brought them home. It's crazy, so different. Good morning from our final day in New York. We have not a lot planned today, apart from mainly the commute back home, but we've been doing some killer steps out here. We were absolutely shattered yesterday. I think we were back in the hotel and like in bed by 9-10 o'clock. Yeah, we're living a wild life out here, clearly. We've decided to just recoup by finding a local massage spot and just giving our legs some much needed therapy from all the steps. So massage spot, back to the hotel, packing, and one final pizza place on the way to the airport before we head back home. We are back at the hotel after the massage. It was good. It was definitely needed. My legs were in not a good way after all those steps yesterday, so I'm glad we got that done. It actually reminded me how much we miss those, getting them regularly in Thailand, so I think we're going to have to see if we can start getting those done in Bermuda at a somewhat reasonable cost. Anyway, plans for today have slightly changed. I may have messed up ever so slightly. The pizza place we were supposed to go to is basically on the way to our airport, and I thought it opened at 12:30, and it does, but it's 12:30 on Tuesday. In the meantime, the food crawl continues, and Sammy picked up a deli.
Yeah, I went to a deli.
All right, let's have a look. She's going to give us a little food reveal.
Pastrami sandwich. If you know Joey from Friends.
This is his...
Oh, it smells amazing. Oh. Oh my god. It's so good.
What is life? It was such chaos inside the shop. They had so many people waiting. You said it was like an hour and a half wait, right?
Hour and a half wait for a table.
Hour and a half wait for a table at this place, but we got the takeout in pretty decent time. But yeah, absolute chaos. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck in, and then we'll figure out what we're doing with the rest of today. All right, so this is Westchester County Airport. It's a small little tiny airport just outside of New York City, and I want you to take note as to how busy it is and how small the area is. Now, me and Sammy rocked up, we walked into this little area, and we were like, great, tons of space, and we took a seat, and we waited there for like 20-30 minutes. Little did we know, it was the disabled or poor mobility area, and we were taking up space from people that probably needed it. We felt pretty guilty afterwards. We left, we got a normal seat, but I was really tempted to do the Ali G disabled walk on the way out to save face. If you know, you know. It is. That was an unnecessarily long journey. I ain't gonna complain because I know it's a first world problem, but goddamn, that was a long flight. Anyway, back in Bermuda, finally, some heat. Yeah, need to make our way home now. Yeah, I didn't have any more energy to vlog the rest of that day. We didn't get home until like 1 a.m. and we were supposed to be home at 9 p.m. So long delays. We basically flew out from a small little airport called Westchester. They had a much later flight, so we thought we'd maximize our time in New York. The flight arrived late, and then as we boarded, they said they had to go to another airport just to fuel up, which took over an hour. We were just sitting there. And then back to Bermuda. Yeah, it was just unnecessarily long. But anyway, it was a great trip. Good little weekend break. Hopefully looking forward to doing some more of those into the future. And I honestly feel like I consumed probably about a week's worth of calories in the space of like 48 hours. So anyway, thank you to Sammy for taking me out for my birthday. It was a really, really good time. Hope you guys... Don't click X. I see you about to do it. Don't do it. I've got all the highlights from the trip coming up straight after this. Enjoyed the footage, and I will see you in the next one.